the Singapore mindset tuned for something like the sharing economy?
Well, I think in general, we are already quite in line in terms of responding to the very high dynamicity of this new market. The reason is because at large, Singapore is very globalized, so we are very outward-oriented compared to some way bigger countries, which they probably can only just focus on the domestic market. So because of that globalization, we can see that our students are already very outward-oriented. They already know the importance of traveling. They already know the importance of exposure. They already know the potential challenges of uncertainty. Okay, so to that end, I think we are quite prepared, relatively, all right? And in terms of the general population, in terms of sharing economy, I think a lot of people will be actually interested to participate. For example, rooms. If you want to rent away a room, why not? If I have some space to store something, and that is there's a legal framework that actually help me to protect me and to protect whoever that I'm offering the service to. However, the key challenge that we are seeing in the local market is that from an academic point of view, there's always some high degree of uncertainty in terms of regulation. That whenever the regulatory body comes in, a lot of these existing business opportunities might unfortunately get damaged, if not totally destroyed.
So the issue here then is, do you want the government to get in on a lot of these things, or do you want them to sort of watch and see how it unfolds before they do the necessary steps to try and manage the system?
Well, I guess we don't know what we don't know, basically. So the government probably is facing the same problem. So we don't know exactly what is happening, behind policy making. But what we can tell is that if you look at the bike sharing problem that we face, and it is occurring, is that they allow the businesses to come in, to operate, and it seems that they have invested a lot of money, really. Then subsequently, the regulation comes in and essentially wipe out this space. So it is unfortunate because the regulation comes after the business actually has committed to this market. This is a necessary, but unfortunately very costly learning process, both for businesses as well as for everyone. It seems that when we move forward based on this experience and lessons that we have learned, in terms of regulating the next generation of transportation ideas and proposals, it seems that we are already on a better ground. So we are looking at electronic scooters, for example, that there are already a regulatory framework before the business actually come in. So I think that is more fair and square to businesses. Okay.
So will it be a case of ask for forgiveness rather than permission?
Well, unfortunately, oftentimes there's not much of a negotiation that we can actually do in the local context. Things get to be dictated at times.
So
that's the best that I can offer openly.
So you better get in there while you can, is it?
I was based in the US, and like Mike said, it's better for where I am based. And I want to be here because either the regulatory is pretty strict, but it is very credible in terms of globally having a reputation in Singapore is very valued. So we'd like to maintain that. And also from a finance perspective, it is better to have a company here than in the US. It doesn't really make sense to be booking my income in the United States and paying 50% income tax and so on and so forth.
Sure.
So I think, so a lot, and also central. I would say it's been my learning, wrong to a certain extent, that this would not have been the right place for me to set up this company and raise funding, but now I am here. So, try to make hay while the sun shines.